In the opening scene, Akira Kato, the reigning world chess champion, engages in a high-stakes chess match against an advanced computer called Super Blue at the special chess exhibition. Akira's human brain operates at a pace of 3 moves per second, while the Super Blue computer can analyze a staggering 200 million moves per second. This technological advantage sets the stage for a gripping battle, as Akira faces the prospect of becoming the first player in history to lose to a computer. As the intense match unfolds, Akira visibly struggles to keep up with Super Blue's rapid calculations. In the end, he concedes defeat by toppling his king, an act of surrender that stuns the room's spectators. Akira, known as the world's most skilled chess player with an undefeated record, sits with his head bowed, struggling to process this humbling loss. The audience's laughter and the host's mockery compound his humiliation, and in an outburst of anger, Akira smashes the chessboard in two. 3 years pass since this incident. After the fateful match, Akira abandons chess altogether, vanishing from public view. The subsequent scene introduces us to Akira, now one of many homeless individuals huddled along a cold street. He has squandered his resources on alcohol and gambling, surviving on the streets. In a surprising turn of events, Akira is forcibly abducted by 2 men in black suits who pull him into a luxurious car. They take him to an opulent mansion, where he is greeted by a wealthy elderly man. This man, aware of Akira's true identity despite his new name and life, proposes a game of chess. The sight of a chessboard alone sickens Akira, but he offers an excuse to avoid the match. The wealthy man reveals that he lost a significant sum of money betting on Akira's last match against the computer. Considering Akira's current destitute state, the man demands a game of chess to recoup his losses. Akira remains skeptical about the man's intentions, but he is determined to have nothing to do with him. In a last-ditch effort, Akira informs the man that he no longer plays chess and has no interest in becoming a millionaire's pawn. However, the man symbolically moves Akira's king, declaring his loss without a formal game. This moment triggers memories of Akira's prior defeat, igniting his fury. He halts the man and demands that he make a move. Akira remains firm in his decision, unwilling to look at the chessboard or handle the pieces. Meanwhile, the old man, conversing through an earpiece, moves the pieces on the board. Akira witnesses a group of individuals below, dressed in white and black, mirroring the arrangement on the chessboard. As the old man sacrifices one of his pawns in the game, the corresponding man in reality is killed, leaving Akira in shock. Akira questions if this is all a joke, but the man rationalizes the pawns as mere soldiers. He urges Akira to check on the injured pawn. Akira discovers the wounded man on the ground, removes the knife from his body, and confirms that he is alive, albeit barely. Despite his injuries, the man smiles and asks Akira for his next move. Following the man's last breath, the other players disperse, leaving Akira with a knife and a corpse in the street. A woman arrives on the scene and mistakenly assumes Akira committed the crime. Terrified, he retreats, denying any involvement. In the following scene, Akira visits Dr. Seiichi Tomoda, his former physician. The doctor, surprised by Akira's reappearance after many years, has been searching for him, along with Akira's wife, Kumi Kato. A flashback reveals that Akira spiraled into depression and vividly experienced nightmares following his loss to Super Blue. These nightmares evolved into hallucinations, significantly affecting his mental and physical health. He had likened his life to a game of chess, with his wife as his queen. When he lost the match, he believed he no longer deserved her. Akira confides in Dr. Tomoda about the recent incident, expressing a need for psychiatric help. The doctor initially assumes that Akira dreamt the gruesome scene, but is corrected by Akira, who insists that it was real. The doctor advises Akira to return home and rest, given the fragile state of his mind. As they talk, a printer inside the doctor's office spontaneously produces a message. "What is your next move?" Akira realizes that the chess game he began earlier is ongoing. In a panic, he declares a move for his pawn, and Dr. Tomoda's office inexplicably transforms, revealing a chessboard. The printer generates another note, predicting the next move by the old man's queen against Akira's knight. To Akira's shock, the knight symbolizes Dr. Tomoda. The doctor coughs up blood and dies suddenly. Perplexed, Akira gazes at a painting of the doctor riding a horse, signifying the doctor was his knight. The chessboard-patterned cup from which he had been drinking suggests the coffee was drugged. A nurse observes the situation from the door but only enters after the doctor's death. She inquires about Akira's next move. Terrified, Akira flees and encounters a child holding a drawing of the current chessboard setup. It's clear that the child is also involved in the game when he asks Akira the same question about his next move. Akira responds with a move, but the child's chilling reply suggests that the move will lead to the king's demise. Desperate, Akira keeps running, experiencing visions of people who died during the game as chess pieces hunt him. In a parking lot, he encounters cars arranged in a chessboard pattern. He gets into a car that symbolizes a bishop, but it moves diagonally, like a bishop in chess. Realizing this, he switches to a car representing a rook, but it won't start because it's the opponent's turn. The opposing rook crashes into his car, signifying his defeat. Akira revisits his former home, now up for sale, recognizing it as the Rook Castle in his real-life chess game. He comprehends the symbolic nature of the chessboard in his life and understands that his wife, Kumi, is in grave danger. Returning to the old man's residence, Akira seeks to quit the game and secure his wife's release. However, the old man insists that Akira end the game by moving his king, which triggers memories of his prior humiliation after losing to Super Blue. Filled with determination, he continues the game, asking the old man to move his king. The game unfolds with most of the pieces removed from the board. Akira approaches a certain victory with just 2 moves to checkmate. However, before he can proceed, 2 men in suits forcibly remove him. The subsequent scene places Akira and the old man in a stadium with a life-sized chessboard, where the pieces are represented by living people who will perish with a single misstep. The old man likens their situation to an Arabian king who played chess with prisoners, executing them during the game. To win, Akira must move a knight to checkmate the king. However, this would result in the old man killing Akira's queen, who is revealed to be his wife, Kumi, held hostage with a knife at her throat. Akira faces an agonizing dilemma: secure victory in the game or save his wife. Choosing love over victory, Akira accepts his defeat, putting his king at risk. The old man congratulates him, revealing that the game was a ruse to pull Akira out of his depressive state and reignite his love for chess. In a surprising twist, Akira's physical injuries were minor as the knife used was a fake. The old man discloses that he orchestrated the elaborate game as an act of therapy to help Akira recover from the deep depression brought on by his loss to Super Blue. The old man is, in fact, the inventor of Super Blue, and he was dissatisfied that his creation had driven a great player like Akira away from the game. It is revealed that throughout the game, Akira was playing against Super Blue, which had been providing answers to the old man through an earpiece. The computer couldn't comprehend Akira's selfless move, causing it to malfunction. Akira has finally achieved a victory against Super Blue. The movie ends with Akira and his wife embracing while the audience claps for their reunion. The old man's true intentions are unveiled as an attempt to mend Akira's wounded spirit and reignite his passion for chess. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.